Hi, I'm Dave Semple, and welcome to my little attic studio. Thank you as well for having me be part of this event in support of the Alzheimer's Society of Perth. Both of my parents ended their journey on this path, so it's very near and dear to my heart. My father had it first, and we watched him go through it for a few years. And then once he crossed over, we started noticing that my mother was experiencing forms of dementia. So I wrote a little piece for my dad before he crossed over, and I'd like to share that with you right now. This is a poem I wrote for my dad called Mirror Cracks. I know you don't remember, and it colors blue my heart that the mirror of the past that you looked into from time to time is cracked. One memory bouncing off of another, disconnected yet somehow strung together, mismatched glass beads around your neck in colors pure and pastel, diffused and opaque. I hope they make some sense to you, even now, as slivers and shards of the mirror return to sand that sifts through the narrows of your hourglass. They don't, though, make sense to you anymore, do they? Your eyes of aqua blue, framed by lines earth dry, are searching, not to find. The mirror of your mind was your strength in seasons past, and I stared in awe at the power of its reflection, so clear, so polished in its modesty. But the fragments that you so long to find are not all lost to the sands of time. They have simply been reflected onto mirror mine, where they will entreat to shine until my time and colored glass will come to pass. As I for you, mine will for me, carry with them my reflections, as it has always been and always forth shall be. This is a song I wrote for my dad. It's called Hammers and Nails. We built this bridge out of rusted and rebent nails from a coffee can found in the boathouse adjacent to our cottage on the lake. When I was young, only 5 years old, in the summer of '71, my dad and me, with an old ball-peen hammer and a saw, we built this bridge. Just a bridge made of logs that we scavenged from the shore in the spring, left abandoned by the loggers in a rush to get back home. In the fall, a simple bridge that reached across a creek. My dad and me, and the quiet gifts I never knew he gave. Hammers and nails is what he gave to me. Hammers and nails, and the wisdom to believe that if you're gonna build it right, use a level and a square. You have to keep things true when you're working with hammers and nails. We fix this boat, torch and scrape and sand and stain the hull, and seal it well, an oil base. We used a double boiler to keep warm, to go on smooth. The brush would glide across the silk-sanded wood, a labor's love, my dad and me, and the silent conversations that we shared. Hammers and nails is what he gave to me. hammers and nails, and the vision to conceive that if you're gonna stain it right, work with patience and with care. You have to take your time when you're working with hammers and nails. When you're working with hammers and nails. We chopped this wood, an axe head splitting arid birch from logs. We sawed by hand, each to a side, as the ripsaw sang in rhythm to the beat of our hearts. I learned to swing, to allow the axe to do most of the work. My dad and me, together in a perfect harmony. Hammers and nails is what he gave to me. Hammers and nails, and the patience to perceive that if you're gonna do it right, you should never force the wood. You have to let it flow. You have to let it go. When you're working with hammers and nails. Thanks very much for having me. Hopefully when all of this is over, we can all get together on a stage somewhere and meet each other and get to perform together. Thanks for your time. Have a good night.